And the woman who is beautifully playing what we call the xylophone in there is Valerie Naranjo. She teaches at the University of New York, but more so has been on Saturday Live, and many of you who are into American showbiz will get to know what Saturday Night Live is. And then also has been on for over 20 years, has had some great stints all over Broadway, especially with Disney and many of the shows that they tend to convene around America. But there's a good thing about what she's doing, because she's here right here in Ghana in our studios, and she's doing something beautiful with the National Theatre of Ghana. And they're having an event that is going to be in collaboration with the National Symphony Orchestra. They're marking 60 years of that orchestra. Beautiful sights and sounds they've given us throughout all those decades. And she's right here with the Executive Director for the National Theatre of Ghana, Amy Apiafrimpong. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
We've had some great conversations prior to coming on air, so but I have to say welcome to Ghana.
Thank you so much.
How long have you been around?
Well, I've been around for a week and a half, approximately. This is my 24th journey to Ghana.
Hey, how many times do you visit in a year?
About once a year. So if I tell you that, then I'm giving away my age.
You see, well, that's beautiful. But it's for good reason that we've invited her here. But
yes, it is.
What's the relationship like? How come you just came across her just like that?
Well, at the theater, we're always looking for partnerships and collaborations to help us fulfill our goal. This year, the National Symphony turned 60. And last year, we had a performance with Valerie. Unfortunately, we only did it for one day. And so when she left, we got a lot of people asking, oh my gosh, when is the next performance? When is she coming back? So in line with the 60th anniversary celebration, we decided that it will be great to have her come back and then perform with the symphony. They've already done one performance with Harmonious Chorale as part of the 60th anniversary celebration, so this is the second one, and hopefully we'll put in a third one to mark this special anniversary. And
this will be a concerti. You explained to me, I've heard the word several times, but the concerti is an instrumentalist having a backing.
Yes, it's a solo instrumentalist having a backing orchestra.
Fantastic.
In the traditional, or in the European tradition, it would be a violinist, a cellist, a pianist.
Oh, beautiful.
And I've always had the dream through my mentor, Kakraba Lobi, who was the founding xylophone master for the Ghana Dance Ensemble, whom I mentored with for about 17 years. I thought, wouldn't it be great to have this beautiful instrument and how complex the music is, to show that complexity with the symphony orchestra. So I'm very excited to be celebrating this anniversary with this beautiful orchestra.
And the Geo is the indigenous name for the xylophone, as we know it from the textbook, so to speak. But it's indigenous, or very much akin to the Lobi tribe. And here in Ghana, we're talking the Daga.
Yes, the Lobi, the Dagara, the Lobi Mirwo, Lobi Brifo of the upper west of Ghana, and Burkina Faso,
and all of them within that belt.
Yes.
I have to say, you have all the things that we talk about when it comes to having Broadway, great concerts, and trying to conscientize us for us to love art. And I have to say, Amy has been doing great work with the National Theatre since she took over, trying to put together some great shows so that all of us will become interested. What's so unique about what you're about to put together, the Tierra Pura, for example?
I feel as if we are coming home. In other words, this instrument, the xylophone, is very complex. It's very symphonic in the way that a great teacher or a great traditional musician puts the music together. Actually, a great soloist will present what we would call in the orchestra a symphony. So what we're doing is, through the great contribution of great American orchestrators, we're going to present that with the Ghana Symphony Orchestra. So for me, it's quite an event. I could do this with other orchestras, but this will be very special because it's Ghanaian music with the National Symphony of Ghana.
And she will not be performing alone, will she?
No, she's not. She's performing with the National Symphony. But I think that what I want to stress is that if you heard Valerie, usually when you're doing these concertos, it's with a violin, a harp, you know, it's all Western instruments. So this is really a unique opportunity for us not only to place our instruments on the international stage, but also to tell other composers what is possible. And for the National Symphony Orchestra, it is a challenge to be playing with a traditional instrument, something that's not usually done. When they do it with the drums. And it's easier to do the drums, but not the xylophone.
Will they be having or also doing renditions of their own compositions?
They will be doing some, they'll be pulling pieces from their own repertoire and to present on the evenings as well.
And you have some great pieces you'll be showcasing for the night.
I'm very excited. Two pieces are from Kakraba Lobi, whom I mentioned, the founding from the National Symphony. Two pieces from one of his great students, an under-celebrated yet very wonderful composer and player named Baere Yotere. Baere Yotere. There's a piece that I actually, when I first arrived in Ghana in 1988 and was whisked up to the Upper West, I heard a 12-year-old boy play this wonderful piece. And I think it will be a nice surprise what the orchestra does with this beautiful piece that we call in English Night Song. Then I myself, to pay homage, have written three pieces. One, Tierra Pura, after which the event is named. One called Love Efia, for a young lady named Efia, wonderful young woman. And one named Pirable. It's my commentary on...
Pirable.
Pirable. It's a commentary. I would have to say that, you know, artists, we have a responsibility to look at the world around us and make our comments. I think it's very unusual and quite a thing that in a place like New York City, a hub of wealth and power, that you can walk down the street and see someone who doesn't have a place to live. Okay. So it's my comment on homelessness in general.
All right, and what should we expect at the show? And if people want to reach out and buy tickets and try to attend, what should they be doing?
Well, contact the National Theatre through our website, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook for tickets. Tickets are 50 CDs, and this is for music lovers. There is no reason why you should miss this concert. Remember, it's on Saturday, this Saturday and Sunday, starting at 7 o'clock. It is the show of a lifetime, a very unique show, so don't miss it.
Yeah, definitely. And I have the tickets also out here. I have 10 of them, and if you're just around the capital or you're watching us outside the capital and you would want to come into town, just in case you're passing by for some shopping spree or a visit to a client or a relative, or you're coming back home after working during the week, please make sure you touch base with us. Call us after the show and let us know where you are. We want to deliver the tickets to you. It's just 50 Ghana cedis, but this one is a complimentary one as well. You can get all the tickets at the gate also, and it's all stated there, the 29th and the 30th of this month, just Saturday
and Sunday.
7 o'clock.
National Theatre of Ghana is the main hall. It's 7 p.m. Just 50 Ghana cedis. We're great partners with this, but I have 10 complimentary tickets, all for you as well. But what will be a delight for us to come and expect and watch as you stage this?
49 of Ghana's most wonderful classical musicians, fusing with the most traditional music from the Upper West. By the way, we have 3 New York University students joining us.
Oh, okay.
And
will they be playing too?
They will be playing in the percussion section. They came to me after class one day and said, "We want to know Ghana." and we want to do it on our own dime. And I said, well, then let's make music together.
Yeah.
So we're very excited about this concert.
Okay, so if you said their own dime, you mean they're paying for themselves?
They're paying for themselves. They're
Yeah.
not sponsored.
That's great.
So out of their love of this music and their desire to support it.
Okay, we're going to end the discussion with your sound, what you're playing beautifully out there. And this one is the typical instrument you're going to play?
Yes, it is.
It's a xylophone. You call it again?
Jil.
Jil. That's the indigenous name.
Yes, it is.
But thank you for the good work you're doing for the National Theatre. You can always come so that we collaborate and do many other things, even before your main programs.
Thank you for having us.
No. So we've been speaking to Amy Apia Frimpong, who is the Executive Director for the National Theatre of Ghana. Great show they're going to have this weekend, and please make sure that you're there. It is just 7 p.m. for 50 Ghana cedis. We have 10 complimentary tickets, but not only 10 people are going to fill the hall of the National Theatre. So make sure that you also check out their websites, the various social media handles they have on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram especially, and get to have the tickets. But Valerie Naranjo, who is not only an academic teaching at University of New York, but also has been a guest artist on Saturday Night Live for the past 24 years, I believe. And look, just check out many of her videos on YouTube, and you get to know what we're talking about. And Naranjo is spelled this way. It is Naranjo. Okay? Thank you very much.
My pleasure, and thank you for having us.
No, shukran. Well, that'll be it for now. Please enjoy this while we wrap up this discussion. We'll be having AM Showbiz right up. Stay with us.